Hi, what's up YouTube, it's Dom here from Payday Pickups and I'm back on another video. And for today's video, it's a video that you lot always seem to love. It is my Hypebeast / streetwear trends of 2018 so far. In this video, I've got 6 different trends to show you. I'm going to go over them one by one, showing you the full details, the brands, etc. And also I want to apologise for this backdrop. Basically my new camera and my tripod hasn't came, so by the time next week I should have my new camera in possession, so then basically my backdrop's going to be a little bit more interesting than this. But anyways, let's get into it. So the first Hypebeast trend I want to talk about is split clothing. If you don't know what split clothing is, it's basically where you basically like cut a t-shirt or cut a sweatshirt and you basically put like 2 different tees and stitch them together. So the first, which actually really trended, it was the Gosha sweatshirt. I think this was from last year, and basically it was like a football one. It had a football print there, and basically it was split into like a third. There were a variety of colourways, but the popular ones, there was like a grey and navy. There was also a grey and burgundy, and then last but not least, there was like a dark grey and a light blue. I actually really like these. They had a really good fit on them, baggy sleeves, crop look. What I loved about it as well, the seam was like perfect. You couldn't tell it had been stitched in. It was just an amazing piece, and these are reselling for still really high. So after these split Gosha sweatshirts, they basically, another brand, if you may have heard them, called Needles, they basically made these split shirts. They made it from more than just like 2 colours. They basically got a variety of different old shirts and basically sewed them up together, had like a variety of different strips. These are honestly so sick, and I know the YouTuber, my man Sandals, he actually made his own ones of the short sleeve version. These are honestly so sick. So like a different pocket of one shirt and strips of a variety of different colours. It's very, very creative, and obviously every time, every single one is going to be very, very different. And the split trend has honestly continued to happen and trend. Basically the first Supreme Force Winter 2018 drop, you saw these split tracksuits. As you can see, this photo right here, my man Grant's wearing the turquoise and the yellow. Honestly, I have mixed opinions on these. I quite like this, obviously, for a photo, but I feel like if you saw it in public, it would look a lot worse. And then also my man, the Hypebeast, Ari Petru, he's basically wearing like the clay and the green. I think that one's a lot better, because obviously it doesn't stand out too much, but let me know what you think of the split sweatshirt or tracksuits in the comment section down below. I personally prefer the Gosha with the thirds more than the split in half. And also another brand which got onto like the split trend was Prada. They're one of the biggest brands going to be this year, I personally think. And basically they for the summer range made these short sleeve shirts and basically the Hawaiian shirts, and they basically split the 2 shirts in half. And these are honestly really sick. They're the Prada branding on one of the chests, and then they just used 2 different shirts, and honestly the colours complemented so well. I'll show you 3 different ones right now. And then last but not least, for the split clothing trend, it is Gosha again in their new collection. They have actually made this incredible jacket. It is a split kind of like bomber / trucker jacket. It's basically got one kind of like normal camo print on one side, and it's got like a digital camo print on the other side. It honestly looks amazing. The quality looks so on point. It's going to be an expensive jacket, but the work that went into it is honestly incredible. It is a beautiful piece. But leading on from the split trend, now we're talking about split shoes. Balenciaga, probably one of the biggest streetwear brands of 2018, have just released their mad shoe, the triple S's, and basically a split colorway. So it's literally in half. So if you're taking a photo from like the left hand side, it'd be different from taking a photo from the right hand side. I honestly don't know what you think of this. I think the colours they use for the splits are a bit too out there for me. I don't personally like it. Let me know if you think you could rock them. Obviously it'd be pretty cool if you have a split tracksuit as well, so you get a photo from one side and then a photo from the other side. I feel like it's quite impractical. Like, I love the Balenciaga triple S as a model, but the split I feel like it's a bit too far. I'm sure a load of Hypebeast and people who want to look a bit different will be copying these. The final shoe which will also hit on this trend, it is the Raf Simons Oswegos. The Oswegos are releasing 5 different colours. There is like a pink and a red, blue and a green, a black and a yellow, pink and a blue, and last but not least it's a black and a white. I don't know what you personally think of these. The black and white ones for me are the only nice ones. The yellow and black are okay, but I just prefer the original Oswegos. Like the Oswego bunnies and the first original Oswegos they made are honestly beautiful. These I feel like they're trying a bit too hard to be out there, but depends what kind of look you're looking for. But overall, that's trend number 1. So Hypebeast trend number 2, this is something I've seen over a load of streetwear pages. It was kind of a trend previously, but it's carried on a lot more now, and I think it's a bit more affordable. It is basically the chest rigs. So the chest rigs kind of started back in the past where it was like A$AP Rocky, Kanye West, and even Ian Connor. They basically wore this A-list chest rig. This is a very expensive piece, but a load of brands kind of replicate it in their own way for cheaper price points. And a load of different photos on Instagram, as you can see right now, people rocking this. It's kind of goes for like the militant look, kind of like the tactical look, like the workwear. You kind of accessorize it a lot. My man Jaden Grundy, he's another YouTuber, as you can see, taking it up with loads of belts, jewelry, accessories. It makes kind of like a grungy kind of look. And also this clothing brand from the UK, one of the best upcoming streetwear brands, is Gram. They basically made this drop pack. It is honestly so sick. And a variety of other brands are making their kind of own intake on it. But I think these chest rigs will continue to trend, especially for the fall of winter 18, because you can literally layer it over your hoodies, etc. like that. So now moving on to the third Hypebeast trend, and this is something which I honestly love and probably a load of you lot should love. It is basically jewellery, accessorising as much as possible. As you can see right here, I'm wearing 4 rings on one finger and 2 rings here. I also have my bracelet. I usually wear my chain, but unfortunately I snapped my chain from my Louis Vuitton padlock chain. But anyways, as you can see from these photos right here, a load of people are wearing accessorising a lot. Things that make your outfit look a bit better stand out. The first accessory I want to talk about is jean chains. These are so subtle, but they make your outfit look so better. They really go with like cropped smart pants. You can do it with distressed jeans as well. Depends whatever your style is. People are adding some added accessories to that. They're wearing a belt which can have like a carabiner. Carabiner is basically what you use when you go like rock climbing or something like that, and they just put like keys hanging off it. And people making like DIY chains, like I mentioned before, my Louis Vuitton one. People are doing it with thick chains, like as you can see from the Unknown vlogs, he's made the Calabasas Cowboys, he's made like the choker chains. Basically the big trend at the moment is the padlocks on your chain. These are honestly so sick. Like my Louis Vuitton one, I absolutely love it. And then people are doubling up on chains, and then rings are also very key. If you want as well, I could do my top 5 men's jewellery brands, like cheap price points if you want. If you want to see that, then leave it in the comment section down below. I think it'd be a quite good video idea. But overall, if you want to make your outfit a little bit more stylish, definitely invest in some jewellery if you personally like it. I think it makes your outfit look a lot better, and it makes you a bit different from like the standard other person. Say if I was just wearing this fit without any jewellery, it'd look very standard because the t-shirt is very plain. But overall, that is jewellery and accessories coming in at number 3. So now moving on to the 4th Hypebeast trend. This is something that's probably a bit more suited for the summertime. I don't know if it will go for the fall winter because obviously it gets a bit colder. It is the socks and sandals. Basically this trended mainly because A$AP Rocky wore it like here. There's this brand called Suicoke, if that's how you pronounce it. And this brand has done a variety of different collaborations to get their sandals very hyped. A load of YouTubers have been also styling it. My man Sand right here, he also did a video on how to style socks and sandals. And my man Jacob Wallace, or Who Is Jacob, also styling them. So Suicoke have done a variety of different collaborations. My all-time favourite out of all of them is the Suicoke and Palm Angels. These are the ones you've probably seen on like most streetwear enthusiasts. It's basically the Suicoke model, and it just has the amazing Palm Angels font just on the strap of the Suicoke model. It honestly looks so clean. They did it in a variety of colours like black and purple. And then from that, there's been a variety of other collaborations. They've done stuff like Suicoke and Bape, Suicoke and Mastermind, Suicoke and even Tyler Creator are making their own one. So Suicoke have honestly smashed it. Hopefully this trend will continue a bit more, and honestly into 2019 as well. It's something completely different because you would never think you could dress up as sandals, because sandals are usually just seen for like old people on holidays. So fair play to Suicoke and even A$AP Rocky for starting this trend. It's honestly a madness. So that's Hypebeast trend number 4. So now we're going to Hypebeast trend number 5, and this is probably the biggest one of all the Hypebeasts. It is collaborations between 2 brands. If you don't know what that is, it's basically when 2 brands make a collection together. So for prime example, as one that's been very hyped at the moment, it was the Supreme CDG. Obviously the box logo with the split on the t-shirt, as well as the hoodie. And also, which I think was very underrated, was the knitwear. Basically just has Supreme and the Commodore Garson basically embroidered on it, and it came in 3 different colorways. This collaboration was honestly so sick, but so hyped, and obviously the resellers just getting straight onto that and just making so much money. A few other hype releases, it was one for me, which honestly was my favourite drop I've seen probably this year, was the Kith and Tommy Hilfiger. This sold out in minutes. I managed to cop one item, but I was better know that I could get the beautiful Tommy x Kith denim jacket. This piece is honestly amazing. And what I loved about it is obviously he used the vintage pieces and basically made them brand new. This collaboration was honestly insane. It's reselling, as you say, for so much more now because it's so rare. Then another hype release, it was like Negotia and Adidas. They basically made 3 fleeces in a variety of colorways, and they also made some stuff for like the World Cup. Negotia have also had some collaboration with brands such as like Burberry, Kappa, and even Fila in the past. And then continuing some of the other hype stuff, ones that are coming out recently, it is going to the shoes now. It is obviously Nike and Off-White. They're releasing some new shoes. They're releasing Serena Williams Air Max 97s. These are set to release pretty much soon. And also the Halloween pack, it is the Off-White Nike Blazers in like a black colorway and then like a pumpkin creamy colorway. Not a big fan of that colorway, but the black ones are really clean. Then another collaboration which literally just released recently, I tried to cop them, took a big L on all of them. It is the Nike Undercover Reacts. These came out in 4 colorways. One of the colorways stood out the best, but honestly all of them sold out straight away, and you'll see people just absolutely reselling these. The value of them goes up so much more. But overall, number 5 is collaboration. Now moving on to the final one, it is number 6. So now we're at the 6th and final trend, and this is tactical vests. These just add a different aesthetic to your outfit. They kind of feel like the workwear or streetwear or techwear style. And basically a variety of brands that have stood out. They're basically the Stone Island one. These are kind of like gun holsters. They're small like that and has a Stone brand branded on them. Kind of looks a bit like a bra, but I just think it looks pretty sick. And also we have brands such as Maharashi. They basically reuse their materials, they made this orange vest right here. And another brand which has honestly created this designer is called ALCH. I don't know if you pronounce it as ALC. They've done a collaboration with Nike. They basically got a duffel bag and reworked it and made a Nike vest. And also they've done it with Pata, and they basically reworked a Pata bag and made it the vest with the Pata print on the back. Honestly came out so sick. Another variety of brands that sell them are such as like MKI, Carhartt. And then for more of the high-end one, this one was honestly a creative piece as well. It was the undercover like half vest. So it's like a tactical vest here, and then it's like cut in half with like a different print right here. I'll show you a photo here. Let me know your opinions on it. I personally think it's a nice piece to look at, but it would not be very practical at all. But honestly, the design is beautiful. He's done an amazing job. It's just not that practical for me. But overall, that is my 6 Hypebeast trends of 2018. Let me know if there's any other ones you think I should have mentioned in the comment section down below. If you're new to my channel, then please make sure to hit that subscribe button. I post 2 men's fashion videos every single week, 1 midweek and 1 every single Sunday. And sometime now, I might even be posting 3 because I'm in America now and I've got so much more free time. But if you enjoyed this video as well, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And overall, have a nice day, go check out the rest of my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.